What's up everybody, my name is Alex and I'm here with NAMM Audio. I'm going to show you the Geiger Counter Pro. This is a pedal that we have been working on and promising for about 4 years now. This is our 4th time bringing it to the NAMM show, and it's been changed quite a bit throughout the years, and the past year we've just been sewing up everything, making sure it's exactly right before we put it out into the world. So basically what we have is we have our original flagship Geiger counter, which has 256 wavetables in it, and then sample rate destruction and bit depth reduction. And so with both of those, with all those things combined, you can make some pretty cool digital, gnarly, destructive kind of sounds. It's also got an analog preamp, so you can just have a nice warm distortion up front. And on top of the Geiger Counter Pro has a lot of features that I'll just run you through really quick. So in addition to all the stuff I mentioned earlier, you get 500, or you get a total of I think it's 512, so 256 more wavetables. And basically how the wavetable works is the signal that goes in is remapped to a table of voltages. So if you just run a saw wave into it, you'll be able to see the waveform represented perfectly. And when you use it with a guitar or something that's not so steady, it tries to track it. It creates a noisy, harmonically rich kind of sound that isn't really common in guitar pedals. So you get 256 more wavetables. You also get a dry-wet mix, and so that's really great for bass players or anyone who's trying to just keep their tone intact while they're using all the gnarly stuff. It's got a low-pass filter on the very end of the chain, so if it is a little bit too intense, you can draw that down. And then the exciting thing is that it's got 16 presets that you can just switch through with your foot, with the foot switches. And then it's also got a Midi Input, so you can run program changes into it and change it via the computer or a piece of hardware. And then each one of the knobs and every parameter is also available via MIDI, so you can change everything via that. We have a proprietary VST that's also coming out at the same time that will interface directly with it, so if you want to use it more like a piece of rack gear, you can.
Like a semi-modular.
Yeah, exactly. It's also got it's almost like a modular take on what we could do in the pedal realm. It's also got 2 CV expression inputs, so you can either use CV or expression pedals. Those can be assigned to any parameter just via these buttons here. And those settings are also saved with your presets. And that's about it. So I can just show you with some samples real quick, kind of what it sounds like. So we got this bass sound here. And I'll turn it on. So with the manual button here, I can just snap to wherever the knobs are at, and then we're working in real time. So we can find a wavetable that we like. I'll start with no wavetable, just get our gain staging right, and then this is the sample rate. There we go. We just add it in subtly. Or we can just completely destroy it and just turn it into noise, whatever we kind of want to do. But But just like the original Geiger counter, there's thousands and thousands of sounds you can make with it. And one of the biggest problems with the Geiger counter was always that if you found a sound you liked, you always wondered like, what would happen if I just turned this knob a little bit? And then you might lose what you have. And so being able to just quickly save a preset is huge. And then at the same time, if you have a preset you like and you change, all you have to do is hit save, move to the preset you want to save it to, hit save again, and it'll save. You just hit manual to exit. And then the random button's kind of cool, so we can bring this back up. If we just hit random, it'll randomize all the knobs. And then you can just kind of find a section that you like. And when you like something, just save it. So the Geiger Counter Pro is going to be $449 and will be shipping as soon as February.
Thanks, Alex.
Yep. Thanks for being here.